Hey guys, so I'm here to film a current favorites video. I absolutely love favorites videos, whether they be monthly favorites, seasonal favorites, current favorites, whatever they are. I'm probably going to be watching it. Some of my favorite YouTube videos to watch. So I'm going to get into some of my current favorites as I have been gone from YouTube for some time. So I have lots of favorites that have been piling up, and I'm really excited to get in some of my current favorites. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I have lots and lots of products here, so I'll try to organize it as much as I can. I'll probably go in sections, and if you hear a lot of noise in the background, I'm very, very sorry. I live in New York. It just kind of comes with the territory. It's very, very, very noisy, and I'm actually on a very busy street right now. So at a pretty busy time in the day. So I'm really sorry. I will try to fix the audio as much as I can. But I'm going to go ahead and get into my favorites. And I think I'm going to start with some skincare favorites. Alright guys, so I have always been into skincare, like always. And recently, as I've turned 30, I have been really paying close attention to my skin and just, making sure that I'm preventing and trying to keep my skin as healthy as possible, if possible. So the first favorite I have here is actually sunscreen. And everybody should be using sunscreen. I was one of those people who, don't kill me, but I was one of those people who did not use sunscreen because I'm like, I have melanin, I'm fine, I don't burn, it's okay, I'll be fine in the sun. But recently, these past couple summers, I have been burning. So whether it's my legs or arms or even my face sometimes, I do notice that I'm burning a little bit. Maybe I always burn, but I noticed it before, but I think sunscreen has really become a little bit more important to me. So actually, the first favorite I have here is the Kate Summerville Makeup Setting Spray. And this is really great if you're just not into applying sunscreen underneath your makeup, or even if you don't wear makeup, if you're not into applying sunscreen like over top your moisturizer or sunscreen as moisturizer, because if you are oily, that sunscreen can be very clogging to your pores, or some people just feel like sunscreen makes their skin, if they have sensitive skin, it irritates their skin. So whatever it may be, this is a really great option. This is a setting spray, and you don't have to set, it's a makeup setting spray, but you have to use it like that. You can use it on bare skin. I use it on bare skin over my makeup. So this is really great, and this is also great so you don't forget sunscreen. So let's say you're doing your makeup and you put everything on, you're like, oh my god, I forgot my sunscreen. You're covered, you can just spray it on your face. So it's really super easy. You can also lock this. So if you're traveling, you can lock this into place. So you just kind of, smells amazing. So this is definitely a favorite. This is my first favorite. Alright guys, so I have two more skincare favorites, and so this is the Dr. Barbara Sturm Glow Drops. So this is a German skincare line, and Dr. Barbara Sturm is actually really famous dermatologist who has lots of celebrity clients and things like that, and her skincare is really well known. It has launched in the US for some time now, but it's literally taken over. She actually has a store in Soho now. I believe it's Soho. She has a storefront and everything. That's how, much people have loved and received her products here. So I actually have a few products from Dr. Barbara Sturm, but my favorite currently is the Glow Drops. The Glow Drops is a serum that you use at night, but it's like a exfoliating serum. So it has a few active ingredients that give you a glow and chemically exfoliates your skin at nighttime, but it's not too harsh or anything like that. I love her products. They're really suitable for sensitive skins, and they're really, really good. So yeah, I love this product. This is the Glow Drops, and if you guys are into luxury skincare, you've probably already heard about this. If not, you already own this product. The last skincare product that I have here is the Sephora Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. I love these. I used to use these religiously and just kind of stopped using them. I was using different stuff, and I recently went back to these on a recent trip. So this is where I just picked them up and I popped them in my gym bag actually, because I like to go to the gym. If I can't make it in the morning, I like to make sure that I can go after work. So I wear makeup to work every day, so I like these to just take all my makeup off, and this gets all my makeup off without leaving an oily residue. My skin feels fresh, it doesn't irritate my skin, it even removes all of my concealer and mascara without, you know, me feeling like I have to rub too hard. They're wet without being too wet, so I really like these. The main thing I like about this is the packaging is that, yes, it's like that, you know, standard plastic packaging, but it has this hard plastic top here that you just pull the wipes out of. I really like that because I feel like the other ones that just have the little plastic that you pull off, that plastic never sticks back and it dries out the wipes really fast. So this is really good. It's really inexpensive, and I specifically like the coconut water ones. I've tried the other ones, but to me this is the best one. And it smells really good. And I like to use these again to remove my makeup before I do a workout, because I don't like to work out with makeup. I just feel like I'm going to immediately break out or something. So these are really good. Alright guys, so I have like a couple body care, I guess you could categorize these as. I have a deodorant actually, and as much as I would love to get onto the natural deodorant kind of wave, I just can't. I have a serious phobia of body odor, so I just feel like I can't try natural deodorants. It's too much of a trial and error with natural deodorants, and I feel like it would be really hard for me to find one that works. And in the process of trying to find one, I might get caught out, you know, out there like at work or riding the subway or something. I might get caught out there smelling. So I have a serious like phobia of body odor. So I actually love the Dove Men Care dry sprays. I actually use men's deodorant. I feel like they work better than women's deodorant. They smell fresher and cleaner, and they keep away odor and sweat much better. I don't know, I've always felt like that. I've used men's deodorant since I was like in high school, and so I recently started getting these for my husband and I really love these dry sprays. These and they have 48-hour powerful protection. It's an antiperspirant, non-irritating formula, and they have different scents. This one I have here is the Clean Comfort. It smells really fresh, and I really love these. The perfumes that I wear are fresh and like florally anyway, so it doesn't really compete with my fragrance too much, but it keeps me fresh and clean, and I feel very confident when wearing these that I'm not going to start to smell like sweat or anything, especially if you're in New York. It's really humid and hot, very hot, like it's oppressive. It's too much, it's too humid, it's too hot in the summer, so you need a really good deodorant. So this has like definitely my stamp of approval. I love these Dove Men Care. Who else uses men's deodorant? I know it's a few of you guys out there who use men's deodorant. I can't be the only one. Alright, the last sort of body thing I have here is actually a fragrance, and I have found my new like holy grail fragrance. And for me that's really hard because I have so many requirements when it comes to like a fragrance, because I like it to be really strong but fresh, and if it's really strong and it's not a fresh scent, I like it to be like a crisp floral scent, or sometimes I like sweet scents, but not the sweet scents that are too heavy and sweet. So I have a lot of requirements when it comes to fragrances. It's really hard to pick out fragrances that I like, so I have a handful that I really love, and I recently discovered a new one excuse me, that's really good, and it's actually the Clean Reserve, and I got this while at Sephora as usual, and this was just kind of like sitting with the roller balls, and I was just smelling them, killing time, and this, as soon as I smelled it, I picked it up. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is the Warm Cotton from the Reserve blend line from Clean. This is great, and I love the packaging because this is a spray. I don't really like roller balls. I like the spray versions, and so this is great. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to get the full size because it smells amazing. It literally smells like fabric softener, the cleanest laundry. It smells so incredibly clean and amazing, and I mean, I don't have a problem with smelling like fabric softener, so I really love it. and my husband really likes this scent too. It's not offensive. This is a good scent to also wear to work because it's not too much. If people have allergies or if you're on public transportation, I take the subway every day living in New York City. So this is a really good one. Alright guys, I'm going to get into the beauty makeup favorites. So I have found a new foundation that I absolutely love, and I use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, which has been my holy grail for 3 years, and I've worked for the brand for 3 years now, and I have not changed my foundation, which says a lot. So I really love this foundation. You know, for a foundation to have me use it other than my holy grail Charlotte Tilbury foundation, that, you know, that says volumes. So this is the Dior Backstage foundation. It's the face and body foundation. This is really great, and the reason why I actually picked it up because a lot of makeup artists that I respect, a lot of YouTubers that I really love this foundation, and they always are talking about it. I was like, you know what, let me give it a try, and I really like it, especially for summer. I think in the winter I'll probably go back to my Charlotte Tilbury, or I'll alternate with this one, but for the summer this is amazing. It's a really light texture. It's super thin, but it gives you so much coverage. It's amazing. It doesn't look wet or like shiny on the skin. It almost dries down to like a semi-matte finish, but it's super natural. I just love how my skin looks with this. I'm wearing it today. You can layer other products over top of it really nicely. So this is definitely a winner. And it has a little spout here that you just kind of, you know, drop out and use how much you want. I use it with a brush. Haven't tried it with a sponge yet. I use it with like a flat top synthetic brush, and it is truly really good and amazing. If you were thinking about trying it, I say, you know, go to Sephora, get a sample of it. And Dior Backstage is only carried at Sephora. It's not carried at department stores. It's a Sephora exclusive range within Dior. So go to Sephora, get a sample of your right color, wear it for a couple of days, see how you like it, and then you can make the decision on whether you think it's a, you know, worth the investment. It's like $40 something. It's really good. The next favorite I have here is really gross looking, so forgive me, but it lives inside of my makeup bag, so you know, it's what it is. It has like foundation and stuff all over it. But this is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I love the Ordinary brand. It's so affordable. I don't want to say cheap because I don't feel like it's cheap. You know, the quality is not cheap. It's affordable, it's accessible, and I love it. This primer, I think it's like $6–7 or something like that, and it's 1 fluid ounce. It's, you know, huge. So, and I'm almost done with it, but I've had it for, I want to say I've had it for like 6 months or so, and I love it. You only need a pea-sized amount because it is a silicone-based primer. It spreads like butter, and I love it because it doesn't clog my pores. I'm always scared to use silicone primers because I'm always scared to break out, or that, you know, my pores are going to get clogged, and that's going to be a whole issue in and of itself to fix. But this doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't break me out. It is amazing. I love this primer. You need to use it. It's not, it doesn't feel dry or cakey. It feels almost like skincare. So this is a really good one. The High Adherence Silicone Primer by The Ordinary. Alright guys, so I have some lipsticks here, and I feel like in every favorites video from the past and like currently, I have to include Charlotte Tilbury products because, I mean, of course I work for the brand, but I'm obsessed with, you know, Charlotte Tilbury. The products are amazing, and I have to say our newest launch of lipsticks, which is called the Hot Lips 2.0, it is just amazing. The packaging is just, it's to die for, and I'll put some close-ups of the packaging, but it's amazing. So I have 3 here to show you. I love them all, but these are my 3 top like ride or die colors. I'm going to start with the one that I have on today, which is called Viva La Vergara. And so this one is for Sofia Vergara. So this one is actually for Sofia Vergara, and it's amazing. It's this beautiful kind of like, let's see, I'll swatch it, but it's this beautiful like brownie mauve pink, and I love it. I'm wearing it today. It's the perfect color when you want some color but you don't want something that's too much. So this is really, really good. It gives you color and it doesn't make you look washed out, but it's not too dark. And then the next one I have here is called Red Hot Susan. This one was for Susan Sarandon. If you are not familiar with the Hot Lips collection from Charlotte Tilbury, it is a collection of lipsticks that are all inspired by icons and celebrities that she's done makeup for. A lot of these colors she's actually had to mix specifically for these for her clients, and she's put them out there for everyone to enjoy and love. And so with the Hot Lips 2.0, there's special packaging, and not only is there special packaging, she has partnered with the Women for Women International charity and has donated $1.3 million to women in war-torn countries towards their rehabilitation, towards education, getting jobs, training, stuff like that. So it's just amazing. One, not only because the colors are amazing, two, you know what it stands for, the packaging, just everything. I love it. And these colors are pretty universal. Of course, they were made for these icons and celebrities, but they fit, like, they're everyone. They're uniquely fit everyone. But the next color I have here is called Red Hot Susan. Again, it was for Susan Sarandon. It's this really pretty, like, rusty red. It's not a bright red at all. It's like a wearable red, and I love it. For my skin tone, I think this is so pretty. Alright guys, so the next and last one I have to show you is called Amazing Amal, and this one is for Amal Clooney, and this is a beautiful berry tone. Again, this one is a little bit more of a pop of color, but it's not too bright. It's still like work appropriate and stuff like that. So I love these lipsticks. I'm obsessed with these lipsticks, and I have a lot more of them, but those are my 3 favorites right now. They, you know, really work with my skin tone right now, being, you know, a little bit more tan in the summer. I love these because I can do, you know, simple makeup and wear these lipsticks and I look super put together, and like I have color, so I love these lipsticks. The texture, everything about them, they're awesome. Alright guys, so I have just a few fashion-y bits to kind of share with you. The first being the actual shoes that I wore today. Alright guys, so I have actually recently been into trainers, sneakers, tennis shoes, whatever you call them. I tend to call them trainers or sneakers. And specifically, I have been loving these Veja trainers. So I don't know exactly the name of this particular style, but I got it at Barney's, and I love the Veja trainers. They are I believe they're a vegan line from Spain, if I'm not mistaken, but they have really kind of taken over, and I don't claim to be a fashionista or anything like that. I just kind of know what I prefer to wear, and I really love these shoes. I think they are great for, like, you know, walking around the city or anything like that. I do have to say, when I first got them, I did have to break them in a bit, but now that they are broken in, I can walk all around the city with no problem. These are white. They have a little bit of a kind of like light pale ivory here, and then they have a cream in the back, and also the symbol, which is a V here. It is like a camel color, so I really have been loving these. My last little fashion item that I've been loving are actually high-waisted shorts. I have a pair on right now, which are these denim ones, and I have a couple other ones, and I really like these that I got from H&M actually. Are these from H&M? Yeah, they're from H&M. I wear a size 4 in H&M, and these are really great. They cinch you in because they hit really high, so they cinch you in. And then these are paperback waist, so they have a little tie, and it just looks really flattering and pretty. I'll see if I can. And then last but not least, I have a lifestyle favorite, which is right here, and this is the Swell water bottle, but in the 12-ounce size. Usually the Swell water bottles are huge. I just love this size because you can put it in your purse. You know, living in New York City and commuting, you don't want a heavy, you know, water bottle in your bag. A lot of times, I have to be honest, I leave this at work and I'll just fill it up every day because we have a filtration system at work that you can, you know, refill your water bottles with. But I carry this around a lot, and recently going to the gym, I chucked this in my gym bag, and this is amazing because it's not huge and it has a really nice wide opening at the neck, so you can put ice in there if you want to, and it'll keep your ice in there, you know, and keep the ice frozen all day long. You can put tea and hot drinks in here early in the morning and drink it throughout the day without it losing, you know, the temperature, and it'll stay really hot. So I really love these. Swell water bottles, and it's a really cute way to, you know, make sure you're getting your water in, because, you know, staying hydrated is so important. Alright guys, so that was my current favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are you guys loving? Let me know down below so I can check out some of the things that you guys are currently in love with. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and also follow me over on Instagram. Bye guys.